Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of our New York Islanders franchise mode here in NHL 19. So we are up at the draft after a pretty disappointing year 4. We were really hoping to go on a nice playoff run, but we ended up not even making the playoffs. We lost Quinn Hughes for a good chunk of the season. We also lost John Merrill there on the back end as well for a decent chunk of the season as well. So down the stretch, team just did not play well, and we lost out on the playoffs. So really disappointing season for the Islanders. I thought we were really starting to kind of build and get somewhere with our team and with our club. So, not much we can do about it now. It is over and done with. But we're up at the draft here. We have our first round pick, which is up at number 13, but we do not have a second round pick, so that kind of stinks. But just looking at the draft board here, I did pin a couple of players. This Christian Summers guy would be nice if he ends up dropping to us at 13. I'd like to snag up a left winger, an elite left winger. He is medium elite potential, so that would be nice. But otherwise, this high note guy, Dorian High Note, looks pretty good. He's listed as a gem. I don't have him completely scouted. Right now, it's medium franchise at a 1 bar. So I doubt that is the case that he's franchised. But there's also this Khalil Weber. He's a right wing playmaker. He is medium elite, similar style to Joe Thornton. But we do have our elite player on the first line, Ethan Loynes. So not sure I would want to go the right winger spot. So like I said, I'd like to get this left winger here, but we'll kind of see what happens. Dan Highnote there on the defense might be a nice defensive piece for us. So I think that's where I might lead if Summers doesn't drop to us at 13. So, yeah. So I was also kind of taking a look at pending free agents. There's a lot of potential good players that will go to free agency. Most notably defense. There's quite a few defensemen out here. Klingberg is available, or could be available. Seth Jones. You also got Morgan Riley, Ristolainen, Hampus Lindholm. I wouldn't mind getting either Riley or Lindholm because they're both left-handed and they can play alongside of Tyson Barrie or Ryan Pulock. To kind of shore up our top 4 defense, but we're gonna have to see what we're working with for cap. We're gonna have to sign Ethan Loynes to his first big boy contract, and I'm sure he's going to demand a lot. He's coming off a 52 goal season, so but while we're here, might as well take a look at awards after the debacle of a season. So Toronto wins the Stanley Cup. They won it twice in 2 years now. So they're really feeling it over there. Calgary won the President's Trophy. It looks like it was a Dallas and Toronto final. Phil Kessel continues his award-winning ways. Last year Barzal won the Art Ross, but this time it is Phil Kessel. Hart Memorial goes to Kessel. I don't think I checked out the awards after last season. Barzal won the Hart and the Art Ross last year. The Norris goes to Pietrangelo, so he signed with Detroit. Lady Byng goes to Kessel. So the Calder goes to Alexis Lafreniere. Conn Smythe went to Tavares. Gibson won the Vezina. Parsons, Bill Masterson was Juleson. Selke goes to Pedersen. That's interesting. So Ted Lindsay. Most outstanding player. Last year it was Barzell. This year it was Ethan Loynes. And Maurice Richard. Ethan Loynes takes the most goals for the second straight season. So that's awesome. So we have arguably in the league right now the best goal scorer on our club. So yeah, he's definitely going to command a big payday. That is for sure. Well, nothing else to kind of wait here for. Might as well go into the draft. I don't know that I want to trade up. There's not really anyone I'm really high on trading up for. I think we'll just kind of take our pick at number 13. So I'm going to sim to our user pick. So Summers did get picked. He got picked at 11 by Tampa. So up at 13. Let's see who we got here. So High Note is here, and that Khalil Weber is here. A right-wing playmaker. 18 years old, USA East. Boy, this Dorian High Note, he's a defensive defenseman, it looks like. Got no weaknesses. He's similar style as Zdeno Chara at 17 years old. He's probably going to take a few years to develop. But I think I'm going to take a chance on this Dorian Hanna. I know I don't have him scouted the greatest, considering I don't know what his potential is. There's possible elite defenseman here at 21. Let's see what else is down here. There's an elite defenseman at 33. That's what, the second pick in the second round? But I don't have a second round pick is the only thing. But he's low elite. I think I'm going to go with Dorian High Note here. Get a nice defensive prospect. Yeah. Dorian, welcome to the Islanders. I haven't dropped a lot of defensemen since I've been with the club. I've been going kind of forward heavy. So we're going to go ahead and send to the next pick. We're in the third round. Pick number 5. So we did not have a second round pick. So let's see what we have here in the second round. Xavier Ortiz, a low top 4. See if there's anything else here. A lot of top 9 forwards. Top 6 defensemen. Medium elite right winger, Liam Sedin, 2-way forward. Might as well. He's medium elite. I don't want to pass up on that guy. Let's go ahead. We have another third round pick. Let's see if there's anything else down here. Low top 6 center. Bottom 6 grinder. Doesn't look like anything's kind of popping out here, so let's go back up to the top here. Our second pick here in the third round. Defenseman. Pat Tanev. Let's take this defenseman here. Glenny. He could potentially be elite, but maybe like a top 4 would be nice as well. Okay, fourth round. Let's see what we're working with here. Bottom 6 sniper. Wow, he had a good year. try a bottom six sniper. Right wing. So up in the 5th round here. Left wing sniper, Jesse Kavanaugh. Another bottom six sniper here. Let's grab this Blanchard. Let's grab a center. Okay, round number 6. Vince Boss. Any potential guys? Ooh, this guy's a medium elite. Another medium elite goaltender? Another trading asset. Let's just grab him. We can trade him. We now have 3 medium elite goaltender prospects. I mean, Jarvinen's our guy. But we also have that other medium elite goaltender I drafted last year. Okay, let's see. A low elite gem center. Yeah, let's grab him. Low elite in the 7th round. Center. I will take it. So that should be it. Draft is complete. So we get high note there in the 1st round. But a couple of other good players. A medium elite goaltender. Because why not? Could always use him as a trading asset. So. Okay, we have a bunch of expiring scouts. That's fine. We'll do scouts off camera. Alright, so re-sign stage right now. So we know the big contract is going to be this guy, Ethan Loynes. So we might as well get that done and out of the way first. A 21-year-old Ethan Loynes. Wow, he wants 12 mil. And if I go up to 8 years... What about 6 years at 12 mil? Again, until he's 27. I'd like to lock him up a little bit longer than 5 years. So let's see if he takes that deal. Alright, let's start from the back end like we always do. Now, here is the question with goaltending right now. Shoo. See, now we have 2 other medium elite goaltenders. I think Jarvinen is going to be good enough to become a backup goaltender for the upcoming season. That's my anticipation right now. We can let Opelka become the starter so we can get rid of Gibson. So if that's the case, then we don't have a need for Soderstrom if we're going to hold on to Lundqvist for 1 more year. The only thing is, though, he's 40 years old. He's got the exact starter potential. What is he? What kind of contract does he look? He wants a 2-year deal. What is Soderstrom looking for? He wants a 4-year deal. Yeah, there's no way. I'd rather sign Lundqvist to like a 1-year deal like we did last time. So I'm just going to qualify Soderstrom. If a team comes at us with an offer, we'll at least get some picks out of it. Otherwise, we can just trade him. But Jarvinen is going to get an entry-level deal. Raimo Jarvinen, there you go. 19 years old. Opelka, I'll just... what does he want for a contract? He wants a 1-way deal. So I'm just going to qualify him as well. Skarek. Can release you. So Lundqvist, let's see if we can offer him a 1-year. He's still a good goaltender. 1-year, 4 mil. Okay, let's see how that works out. Alright, defenseman. So we got Quinn Hughes, we got Tyson Barrie, Noah Dobson, who's up to an 83 now. That's nice. Pulock, John Merrill, who I don't think we're going to bring back. So we're going to release him. Bodie Wild is here. Bodie Wild might be someone we trade away. He's only 80 overall. Sebastian Aho is up, as well as Weatherspoon. Sebastian Aho. Minor top 2. Minor top 2. Mayfield is here. One of these two guys might be getting the boot. I think it's going to be Aho. I'm not going to sign High Note yet. Or Glenny. So that Eakin kid turned out to be a medium top 6 defenseman. Isaiah Eakin. So we'll let him play another year in his junior league. Almari, what does he want? Does he want a two-way deal? He does. 2 years at 850. Two-way, let's see if he takes that. Alice Madsen. He wants a two-way contract. That's fine for 2 years. Burrows. This is the Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, so this was the guy in free agency that I kind of saw and just kind of threw a contract at just to see what he was all about. But we'll play him in the AHL this year. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 with Mayfield. So we can bring these two guys back. Let's see if we can get them back on two-way deals. Yes, they do want two-way contracts. Want to spend a lot of money in the AHL, so that would be 5-6. Sebastian Aho, I think we're going to release. Let him go to free agency. I'll qualify Weatherspoon. Weatherspoon played well in his call-up, so just give him the opportunity. Right wingers, so we already gave Loins his offer. We got Sinisian, Clutterbuck. You can finally leave, thank God. This guy can go. Scott Kosmachuk, he had 20 goals. He wants to come back. Let's see if we can bring him back. 750. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to qualify Kolasar. Alright, Hosang, what do you want? A 5-year deal. I don't know how I feel about that. So the first year of this franchise mode, we had him in the AHL for most of the year, and then he got called up because we had traded Eberle away. 48 points, 44 points, and then 48 points again. So he's about a 45 to 50 point guy. I mean, he hasn't played bad. 5-year deal for Hosang. So if we do this, he's very much a part of our top 6 for the next 5 years. I kind of want to just give him a qualifying offer. But he doesn't want a lot of money. I can drop this down to 4.350 for 5 years. Let's see if it takes that. Okay. We got Sonetian, Colastar. So these guys we don't know about yet. On the left wing, still got Bailey. That'd be nice if he keeps that 87. Jeff Skinner. Dal Call had a really, really good year. Let's see what he wants. He only wants a 2-year deal. $2.5 for Dal Call. Peyton Krebs. This guy's listed as a 4th line forward, but we can get rid of Johnston. There's that Noonan guy, top 6. Maddox Noonan. We drafted him in the 1st round last year. 67 overall. Okay. So we have to sign guys like Mraz, Houston, and Osala. So if that's going to be the case, I think LeBurge we can move on from then. Koivula can be we'll qualify him. Maybe he can be our spare forward up in the NHL. We'll qualify Bittner, and then we'll sign Osala and Houston and Mraz. I mean, we might not keep Mraz. Or even a guy like Houston all the way. But if they're not progressing, we can always trade them for something, some kind of value. Alright, centers, Barzell, Nugent Hopkins, Beauvalet. Olsen is a depth forward. Noel guy. So Marco Rossi, it's time to give him a contract. He's probably going to play in the AHL. Low top 9 and David. I'm just going to release that guy. This guy we just signed, drafted. Okay, Riley Sheehan does want to come back. What does he want? 1.6. He's listed as a 4th liner. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 centers, 5 centers, 6 centers. But they can also play wing too. I'll qualify Olsen. I'm gonna release Noel. And Riley Sheehan, let's 1.6 for 1 year for the 4th line. Okay. Let's just take a look here. See who says what. So Lundqvist did take that 1-year deal. Sheehan accepted. Burrows, Dal Call accepted. Hosang. Very good. All this 2-way contract. Jarvinen signed his entry-level deal, same as Mraz and Rossi and Osala and Houston. Alright, so Loins accepted. So what do we pay him? 6 years at 12 mil. Ethan Loins. Locked up. Okay, so everyone accepted. Let's just go. I just want to make sure I have everyone signed that I need to. So Loins and Barzell are our 2 big pieces there. Okay, UFAs, okay, RFAs, they're all qualified. Any unsigned players? No, we'll let these guys continue to develop. Alright, so we're going to sim up to free agency. Kind of see who's available, see if there's anyone we might want to go after. I mean, our top 6 forward group is pretty much set. Alright, so Kolasar, Bittner, Opilka, Wotherspoon, Olsen, Koivula, and then we'll have to figure out scouts as well. Okay. Updated our trade block. Okay, thanks. Thanks a lot. Alright. Let's just take a look at who is available. So it is a pretty deep free agent class here. We have only $5.8 million to spend, so don't think we're going to get anyone this summer. We're not going to be able to sign them. Goaltenders, so Soderstrom's right there. I mean, like I said, we put a qualifying offer into him, so hopefully he'll either accept that or another team will maybe throw an offer at him. Another team that's maybe looking for a starting goaltender. So, defenseman. Yeah, so we only have 5.8 million, so we could maybe sign a guy like Bufflin, but I don't even know what his overall is. What did he do last year? And he's right-handed anyway. It's not. I'm looking for lefties. He hasn't had amazing seasons. Madison Bowie, he shoots right-handed. New Tavara, he shoots lefty. Let's see what he's all about here. 12 points, 22, 20, 21. He's a two-way defender, plays on the left side. He wants 6 years. It's a long time. Ali Mata, he shoots lefty. I think he's a two-way defender. He might not be a bad guy to grab. Any left-handers that don't want a lot of money or a lot of years? He's a two-way defender. Yeah. Schuster, he shoots righty. Ben Hutton. What does he want? 3 years at 2.150. There's no one really jumping out at me. We gotta replace John Merrill somehow. Try Seder. Quack Quack or Quack or Cuckoo. I don't know. I've heard so many different versions of his name. Top 4. 2 years at 3.5. Forwards, not really. Our forward core is pretty much set. Let's just see if there's any potential players. There's a Numanen. Yeah, Renberg. Frederick Renberg. I don't really know about them. What about defense? 21-year-old. And goaltenders. No. I think that's all we're gonna go after. Just Cuckoo. Cuckoo Kachoo. Tyson Barrie, no. So Cuckoo accepted. A lot of teams want Tyson Barrie. Okay. Just want to kind of see these. Just want to see these trade values here. Loins and Barzell. Hughes. I do need a backup AHL goaltender. Alright, I think I'm just going to go after that and then we'll wrap up this one. Oof, I don't know any of these guys. Here's the goaltender we traded away. Let's grab this guy. Can't change the years on it. Let's see if he accepts. Bailey and Barrie. Alright, so that goaltender accepted, so you can be the backup down there. Alright, well, I think that's going to do it for this one. We'll go ahead and do the entire start of the season and all that good stuff on the next one. So, didn't really have to do too many changes. We did the draft. I think we drafted a couple of nice players. A medium elite goaltender, because why not? It can always be a trading piece for us. But, I mean, there's not really much. I would have liked to have maybe added one big piece to our team, maybe more so on the defensive end, but cap situation is just I mean, it's just not viable. I mean, I'd have to trade him. So you know, Skinner we have locked up there as well. Tyson, Zell, Skinner, Hughes, Barrie. I mean, these guys are just such a big part of the team right now. And after this year, you know, Lundqvist won't be around, so that's $4 million off the books. All our goaltenders are signed to entry-level contracts and stuff like that. So, yeah, no reason to make big moves. We'll let the younger guys continue to grow and develop. You know, there's no real rush. Like I said, it's disappointing this past season. I would have liked to be better than we were, and I want to be better this upcoming season, but you know, maybe we just trust in the team, you know, continue to grow, and hopefully, you know, we don't have any huge injuries like we did this past season. So, that's going to do it for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll do all that fun regular season early stuff next time we're on. Thank you guys so much. See you later.